Okay, I'm going to show how to make a Google group that you can use to send emails to students and or parents. I'm going to grab the email list from Plus Portals, but you can grab it from any list on any other software that you're currently using. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and go to Google Groups. To do that, you go to the 9-pin in the upper right-hand corner and look through the app selection for something called Groups. If you don't use it very often, it might actually be way down your list, somewhere down here. So just look for it, you'll find it. I'll go ahead and click on Groups. Now, when you go into your groups, you'll see all groups that you are part of currently in your organization, plus any of the groups that you create. I'm going to go ahead and click on My Groups, and you'll see that I'm part of a few groups already. I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. I'm going to give it a name. It's going to be my group 8 students. You don't want to create this over and over again. You could probably go ahead, instead of using 8, you can use the graduation year, like 2025 or 2028, whatever it is. I'm not really sure, but for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put group 8 students. You could put a description in there if you want. The group list type, really, it's going to be an email list. You really do not have to change any of this. So I'm going to go ahead and do create. You will be the owner, so you can always come back in here and change any of the settings you want. Now I have my group created. I'm going to do manage members. Right now I'm currently the only one. And what I want to do is invite members. And this is where we're going to copy and paste the list of emails from Plus Portals for me. But you can, once again, use any software solution you want where you already have a group of students. I'm going to find my Plus Portals. I'm going to sign in. Now I'm going to go to email. I'm going to go new email. I'm going to add recipients. I'm going to do students and parents. Now this is where you could decide if you want to do, this is my grade 8 class, by the way, but you can choose if you want to do just the students or parents or both. I'm going to do just the students. And click next. This shows you all the emails. I'm going to click OK. Now up here in the box, I'm going to go ahead and triple click, and I'm going to copy. I'm going to do Control C on the keyboard, but you can right click and do copy if you want. Now once I've done this, I really don't need Plus Portals anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and close. Now I'm going to also, before I do this, I'm going to go to my 9-pin again and open a Google Doc, because semicolons were used to separate the email addresses, and Google doesn't like that. It just wants a comma. I'm going to go ahead and create a new document. I'm going to paste, Control V, or you can right click and do paste. And you'll notice that there are semicolons separating each of the email addresses. I'm going to go ahead and go to Edit pull-down menu, Find and Replace. I'm going to type in a semicolon and find, and then replace with a comma. And I'm going to click on Replace All. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this, and you'll notice that it's replaced all the semicolons. I'm going to once again do Control A to select all, and Control C to copy, or you can right click and copy. I no longer need this open, but I'll just go ahead and go to Google Groups. Once back in Google Groups, where it says invite members here, where I left off, I'm going to go ahead and click into the add email addresses. I'm going to do Control V, or you can right click and do paste. And all the email addresses are now there. You can write an invitation message if you like. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it blank. I'm going to do send invites. Oops, it's going to mandate that I actually write an invitation. Please join my group. Now I immediately can start using this group in Google, and I'll show you that in 1 second. Good, it says done. Okay, if I go back to my groups, you'll notice it should show my new group 8. It isn't right now, so I'll just go ahead and hit refresh. Give it a second. There you go. And once again, you can manage this group anytime. There's just going back here and clicking manage group. And there's many settings that you can change here. Visibility, permissions, all kinds of stuff. You could even delete the group if you want to and start over again, or next year make all new groups and you don't want duplicated groups with different names. So now that I have this all done, theoretically, I can just go into my Gmail, click compose, start typing group, and you'll notice that it says group 8 students, which is the title I gave it. It only shows that I have one member in there, and that's fine. There's actually a whole bunch of people in it, but it will only show this selection here. That's when you know you did it right. And I'll just go ahead and do test message. Please disregard. Disregard. Send. And now all my students have just received that email.